He's in.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another AEW Dynamite pre-show with Novi. We are here. We are alive. We've taken a trip down to Mexico. We're sipping on tequila. We're sipping on the marks. We're going to have a good fucking time. Grand Slam Mexico on the agenda. Tonight's edition of AEW Dynamite will go 2.5 hours. Thank God it's not 4 because I'd rather be dead. But regardless, we're going to talk all things AEW with Marcus and with Kaden. Marcus, you start us off. How are you doing, brother?
¿Cómo estás, mis hermanos y hermanas?
Oh my God, that's very timely.
Yeah, just dust off the old, high school and college Spanish chops there for y'all real quick. But doing good, We're doing real big business south of the border tonight. We got the tequila, got my sombreros, we got my Lucha Libre mask ready, cop the mystical one, cop the Soap Brown Jr. one.
Oh, baby.
The Nepo Baby Atlantis one, the works. Grand Slam Mexico is upon us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
We're locked in. I took Spanish from, I think, my third year of the middle school era. How long is middle school? Why am I forgetting this right now?
Like 6 to 8.
6 to 8, yeah. So I started in 7th grade, I think. And I took it all the way up until junior year. I'm very bad at Spanish. I know it. I can understand it, but I'm just bad at speaking it because I just didn't try very hard. I just did enough to pass, which is probably not the best way to go about things, but, business decision, brother. It is what it is.
I didn't start off the greatest with Spanish either because I started in my 7th grade year. Mm-hmm. I took it in high school until 11th. So my 7th grade year, this is actually an insane story. So my teacher there was a little odd, a little awkward. Mm-hmm. Didn't do a whole lot of teaching. Mm-hmm. We just did a lot of games online. Mm-hmm. The next year he got fired and he committed a act of violence. Like 2 hours later.
An act of violence?
No, stop.
Yes, as in he shot up the school.
That's not great.
Not great at all, actually, Bob.
Not great at all. Not great at all. Good call. There's a private chat message. I don't want to just jump over this, but Kaden Lee has something planned. I'd like Kaden Lee for him to introduce himself.
So on April 6th, 2025, Novi said that something should happen.
Don't say it.
Novi says something to happen to John Moxley, and I just want to ask, or to Moxley, I just want to ask why Novi wants to hurt my cute little kitten, Moxley.
Well, yeah.
Any
not gonna lie, we're getting that pussy alive in Texas.
Okay. Ow, shit.
Oh my
That's
god.
fucking get. Fucking cat.
Fucking cat.
You just got
Go to
fucking
your mom.
owned, bro.
Go to your mama.
Kaden, are you doing okay? I mean,
Holy shit. Dude, he's like a fucking Novi, does Carl like attack your cords?
yeah.
Yeah, he's like on my cords.
Yeah, he does that a lot, to be
The
honest.
cat said, "Leave me alone."
I think it might just be an orange cat activity, but Kaden, oh fuck, he's muted. I can't even ask him how he's doing. He just wants to show off his cat, get mauled, and then run away. That's all he wants to do.
Something a bootlegger would want to do on these airwaves.
That's very true. Look at him yelling. He's screaming at the cat. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Look at him. Holy shit, he's yelling at the cat's not up there, I don't think.
Bro,
Fuck.
there's another person that's on social media who got in trouble for yelling at their cat, amongst other things.
Fellas,
How do you feel about New Japan?
my cat went insane, and then I called my girlfriend to come out and get him, and he went and hit him. Oh, there he is. Can you grab him, please? Okay, cool. My girlfriend came out to get him, and he was like, "I don't want to leave Daddy," and so he went and hid under the couch.
I see.
Hmm.
Well,
he's so cute.
this fucking guy. We're
Jesus.
done with cats on this episode. This is the last time Caden's allowed to talk about his fucking cat. Caden, do you want to tell the story you told me in DMs the other day, real quick?
Wait, which DM?
About your new kitten?
That I just love him and I would die for him.
Yeah. You kept telling me about how you'd die for me. You told me that you cried at one point.
Oh yeah,
About
my cat did make me cry.
About how much you liked your cat. That's a
I
beautiful
cried last
tale.
night because of how much I missed him.
It's genuinely very, very, very heartfelt. So we appreciate that in this program. I wish you'd stop yelling at it, but that's okay. Folks,
I did not yell. I want to be clear. I did not yell at my cat. I yelled at my girlfriend to come get the cat.
So yelling at women too. Whoa!
Trying to speak over women's voices. Okay.
That's what you want, Kaden? That's the type of time you want?
Hey man.
Oh my God, Moxley, stop attacking my. Oh my God.
That's a real Death Rider right there.
Yeah, no, he is fully a Death Rider, fellas.
Well, as you try to deal with this conundrum, folks, we'll get to your chats in a moment. Make sure to send them in. We go through every single one of them. You ask questions, you bring up concerns, you make us talk about whatever matches you want to talk about, and we'll get to them when we get to them. Make sure to leave a like on this stream if you haven't already. We have super chats turned on if you're feeling generous. And fellas, I think we have to start. I want to start. It's not the first one, but the second one. But it's a big fat orange cat question. It's very fitting that there's an orange cat question at the top of this program. So we got, hey lads, simple question today. Going match by match, what are you guys expecting from tonight's event as a whole? Marcus.
Nothing but fun and nothing but good vibes. Or the building sold out. Arena Mexico is one of the greatest buildings in the history of the business. AEW's making their debut there. Got a lot of kick-ass multi-man tags. Some real fun singles matches. I'm really hyped for Okada and Mark Briscoe after that promo he cut. Mark Briscoe, I will die for you. I will do anything for you, except a couple things. But, I'm with you. And we got some interesting news here with the Death Riders versus Ospreay Swerve tag match.
Yeah.
Claudio's out of that match.
Yeah, and it's funny, too. Claudio's not just out of that match. He's been replaced by a certain wrestler by the name of Beast Mortos.
Big Frank Mortos?
I think Big Mortos maybe hit up the phone lines and made a call, I would say.
Who did he call, Chuck?
Hey, man.
Hey, look, I'm just saying. if Mercedes and Mortos leads to Mortos getting a sustained push on television,
fuck it, I'm here.
Hey, I'm locked in, bro.
Back.
This is also
Frank Mortos.
it's especially notable too because I saw a tweet from Peps. This is his first like Arena Mexico match in 14 years.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So he hasn't been here in quite a long time, and he's getting slotted into a Death Riders Young Bucks team. So
Let's fucking go.
That's beast, actually. Hold on.
I would have to say there's something happening here, fellas. But Marcus, you think it's going to be a good time? Kaden, are you expecting anything overall from this show?
I'm expecting to have a really good time. I like I know there was a lot of discourse about the card. I like the card. I think it struck a really good especially with adding Mortos instead of Claudio. It's a good middle ground of like you try to represent Lucha in a way on the show because you are in Arena Mexico, so you are trying to do that, but it is still a Dynamite show, and it's the first time AEW has ever run a show in Mexico. So you want to still give the fans there like an AEW show. You want to make sure that you're still representing what the brand is instead of just being like, we're just going to do what you guys would normally see just with our stars. So I think it's done a really good job of mixing those two. Plus you had last night's show, which was a more traditional Lucha show. And a lot of the talent are going to be on Friday's show. So I think it's like done a pretty good job overall of like making sure everything is represented correctly in this week of events.
Yeah.
And speaking of yesterday's show, that show kicked ass too.
I need to watch it.
I haven't seen it yet. I have a link. I got a little link. It's from CML's YouTube channel. I paid $35 totally, guys. I'm gonna watch the main event first, and then I think I'm gonna go down. Because I want to watch the big three matches. I want to watch is the main event, the Josh Alexander Atlantis match, and Hologram and Neon. Those are the big.
Yeah,
the Cows family tag was fucking awesome too in the same match.
I heard that too. It's not like it isn't something that immediately pops out to me, but hey, bro, if it's awesome, it's awesome. I'll peep game. That's fine.
I wanted to watch last night, but unfortunately, something else kicked ass last night, Marcus.
What kicked ass, Chuck?
These Florida Panthers are back-to-back Stanley Cup champions.
Back to fucking back.
We're talking hockey on my
Sam Bennett, good. Sasha Barkov, good. Bob Bobrowski, good. Brad Marchand, good. Matthew Tkachuk, good on the ice.
You're making these people up. These aren't real people.
No Hurricanes?
I don't care though.
Hurricanes, Chuck.
Hey man,
They come on back to back, pussy.
We'll get them next year. I don't really care, to be honest.
It comes with triple header, unfortunately, next season.
Hey man, the Panthers, we up now. They don't want to see us in our smiles. We up now. The division is ours. Trust the process.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news on that.
Hey man. All right. Well, either way, tonight's show, my opinion, I think it's just going to be fun. Like Marcus said, it's a packed out building. I think the fans there are going to be really fucking excited to see AEW for the first time. Kaden mentions the card. There's only one match that I genuinely have a problem with because 12-man tags should be barred from my wrestling on TV, I think, especially when they include talents a lot like of these caliber. I want to see them in bigger like tag matches. Just it's personal preference. Like I want to see FTR versus Atlantis and Atlantis Jr. That's what I wanted to see. So
that match screamed like, I know all y'all want to be on this show, so let's just put you on a tag match because why the fuck not?
Yeah, and Joe's been talking about it lately too, that not like it's this mindset that Tony has sometimes where he thinks everyone needs to be on the card. And if someone's left off, it's like it's looked down on. Not everyone needs to be on the card, guys. We don't have to throw everyone in these multi-mans to be on the card. So that's okay. It's fine. There's more opportunities. There's 2 other shows that could be on. It's fine. Where's Hangman tonight, by the way? What's he up to?
He'll be doing this thing somewhere. We got 2.5 hours, buddy.
I need to see some Hanger. I haven't gotten a graphic. I need to see some Hanger in Arena Mexico. That would move me greatly. I'm going to be honest with you. But overall, the vibes this night's show are going to be great. It's going to be really fun to watch. And if you are interested in checking our reactions to this wonderful program, the 3 people you see on screen, along with Joel Holbert, Brainbuster, and the Oracle of Wrestling, will be watching along AEW Grand Slam Mexico live and free on the Late Night Grin. This is our flagship this week. We will be having a ball. So I'm going to post that link in chat actually real quick, just so it's there. It'll be posted. And I'll post it again at the end of the show. Make sure to join us there once the show is over. But yeah, continuing on. Caden, is everything okay over there? You seem to be.
Yeah,
everybody.
My girlfriend's doing the. She's like out in the living room and she's doing like the red light, the laser thing.
Oh,
And
I
so
see.
she did one on the wall, and he went to fucking get that thing and and he completely fell down on our Crocs and Nikes. So
Hey,
Soft landing. Land on the crash pad.
yeah, I mean, it could have been worse. Could have been a bigger fall, I would say.
no, he's good. He's just like, this is a 3-month, 2-day-old kid, 3-day-old kid.
Yeah, it's only going to get worse, by the way.
Oh,
with
I know.
this high flying activity. I promise you. I've lived this experience. Ian Davis. Shout out to Ian. Good God.
What the fuck?
All right, we have a fourth guest on screen. Hey everybody. Hope all is well. Show looks cool tonight, but I highly doubt it will be better than last night's show. So me and Kaden didn't watch that show. Marcus, will tonight be better than last night?
Well, CMLL got one up on the old dub. They beat our ass last night. Kind of salvaged some things with Bandito and did some, post-match business talks.
Hey, bro, Bandito had to make a play. I get it. It is what it is, man.
Ruled.
Luchadors rule, but they don't give a shit about nothing. They'll just proudly and blatantly shoot their own angles for no reason whatsoever. It rules every single time.
He looked that dude dead in the ring and said, "Yo, join AEW, bro. This shit sucks."
He said, "Come to death row." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Appreciate you for the match, bro. This rule."
What a beast.
He's trying to no sell and shit, but yeah, this is our show tonight. This is the Big Dubs hour. We're in Mexico. Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre. Thank you for being wonderful guests. Yeah, I used the full name. Had to show respect.
Yeah, because you know Lucha. You're a Lucha guy. You know,
big
That's
Lucha
way-
guy. I'm like Lucha
tell.
Blog. I'm like Rob Viper. I'm like all of them. Shout out to those boys. They are great in covering Lucha Libre. I will not know like at least a third of the things I know about what's going on over there if it weren't for those guys. So shout out to them.
That's a great point, bro. Like a lot of these people think that they like know what's going on with Lucha and stuff like that. Once the AAA thing, like the sale came out, if you're not checking out Lucha Blog after that, then you don't really care about what's going on with Lucha, because that's the one you go to with Who Knows Ball. So
I'll just let the record show that Lucha Blog was right.
I saw that. What was he right about?
Because a bunch of drones were like in his mentions, like obviously having no clue what they were talking about. Like he was saying, like, guys, Vicky was gonna get booed out of the building against El Patron, and they're like, "Oh, what the fuck do you know?" Blah, blah, blah. He's like explaining why that was the case, because they see him as like the chosen corporate guy, and Del Rio getting screwed. Like it's a whole lot. And then what happened during AAA and during the cage match? Vikingo got booed out the fucking building the first time they showed him.
Yeah.
And the match was a clusterfuck where they basically they did a whole bunch of cheating for Vikingo. They had a botched handcuff spot at the end. Like everything and anything that could have possibly happened in that match happened. And of course they were silent, and Lucha Brawl was of course right. So, we gotta give them the props on it.
Hey, shout out to him then. That's crazy. I didn't know that was even happening. I saw like the reactions after the match, that it was like terrible, but like
the greatest negative 5-star match I've ever watched in my life.
Hey, sometimes the game needs some of those, It is what it is. Man.
Yo, they got Latin Lover, who's like one of the greatest like phases of AAA. Like he's like an icon in that promotion. They got him booed.
That's tough. That's tough scenes. I didn't even watch the like Worlds Collide show like fully, but I did glance over at it a couple times. Worlds Collide looked pretty sick, like visually. So
it was good in the sense that it was presented like an actual wrestling show and not the usual shenanigans you see in regular AAA.
Yeah, there wasn't so much bullshit. I didn't watch the main event, but a lot of people seem to like that. I don't think I'll like it as much as Dave did, but I'm sure I would enjoy it.
It was wild on that raid. I can't lie. I liked the match quite a bit, but
on the
Gable, crazy. Yeah.
Bro, I don't even sell for that shit anymore because it's just I can't.
I treat Dave ratings how it should be treated. Whenever a match I really like gets a high rating, I celebrate it. And whenever a match I liked or didn't like gets a rating that I don't fully agree with, I just kind of ignore it. And I think that's how we should all treat it, to be honest.
That's fair.
Just as a guide, like if you see something you rate, I'm like, okay, I'll go check it out. See what's happening.
Honestly, you should use his opinions to be able to push your narratives. And if they don't, just pretend it doesn't exist.
I didn't watch Gable, so I can't speak on it. that Osprey rating was crazy, bro.
No, it was really funny, but I'm still gonna fucking take it because I'm an Osprey guy.
He gave
I don't
Osprey and
fucking care.
Swerve 5 1/4. What
I
are you
don't
doing,
fucking
Dave?
care.
Come
I'm
on, man.
victory lap.
Come
I
on,
was victory
man.
lapping that shit. I was cooking for the whole
Watch, like,
day. I don't
half the
care.
match. I don't care.
Good little match, but come on, guys, chill out.
I don't care. We got 35 stars. We taking it.
Hell
Yo,
yeah.
It's all right, bro. We had someone have that Swerve talk yesterday a little bit. So over on the Raw review. So I don't know, maybe we'll have it here at some point. Maybe we'll talk about it. JJ Williams, shout out to JJ. CMLL fans booed Atlantis Jr. last night was hilarious. Yeah, he's
pretty common.
same kind of reason, right? He's like the chosen guy. They feel like the corporate
Nepo
chosen, or he's
it's-
Nepo
it's-
baby.
Yeah,
it's-
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a
They
mix of
think
both.
like because dad's office, he's a legend in the promotion.
Yeah. It's
So
pretty.
They blew the fuck out of him.
Yeah, it's been pretty consistent. If you watch the Arena Mexico shows, that he get, as far as I know, he gets booed a decent amount.
Yeah. They're like super sparky in Mexico.
Yeah, and like that's what I also saw. I think it might have been Lucha Blog who said it, or maybe someone else was like, a lot of Smarky fans showed up last night, and that's what you can tell because when the Smarky fans are there, he gets booed a fuck ton.
He gets fucking shit on by everyone. The matches are good. He's a good wrestler.
He's a good wrestler.
Yeah, I think he's pretty good. He looks cool, like his mask and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. So,
I'm not as high on him as like Ibu fucking loves him. I think he's good. I don't think I significantly prefer people like Dorada, but
Yeah.
he's good.
I think
Durand's
that's fair.
like super breathtaking, and Lance Jr. is like a super duper like classical technical.
Yeah.
I think it goes Dorada, Atlantis, and like Templario. I think
I love Neon a lot too.
Neon's cool. I just haven't seen enough of him, so I couldn't.
Yeah,
like,
I
say
don't think
for
I've ever
sure.
seen a match.
I'm gonna watch his match from yesterday though, because I'm very curious about how that hologram match looks. Also, why the fuck was Alex Abrahantes there?
He was doing his thing.
Oh,
Get him away, man. Leave me alone, please.
I mean, you got Danielson in the stands.
Oh, that was
Danielson with Chris Hero.
Danielson
Just straight up marking out.
Oh, that rules.
Vendito looking into Chris Hero to get like a thumbs up or thumbs down on the match before even giving the salute to God was fucking godly.
Yeah, he's like, "How'd I do, big bro?"
Good. And then he goes to do the salute. I'm like, ah.
Also, yes, Zendoken. Also, he's
Yeah,
been
you
tremendous
guys-
this year.
I've heard he's good. I want to watch his stuff.
Yeah, I just haven't.
He looks really cool, and his moveset's sick.
Yeah, that rules. That rules. Also, what rules? Atlantis is wrestling Lee Moriarty. This week on ROH, so I'm very excited.
Yeah,
for that
that's
match,
the global
genuinely.
wars tonight, right?
Yeah, there's been a lot of bits about Lee. I watched a match on the Dean show that he had. That match was really fucking good, and he like outshined so bad. It was a very clear indication. It was one of those moments that makes you think like there's a reason why this guy isn't like on the indies. There's a reason why he signed.
Novi, who'd you say that Lee's wrestling?
Atlantis.
No, he's wrestling Blue Panther.
Blue Panther, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Misspoke. Blue Panther.
Get your lucha right,
Sorry.
damn it!
Getting his
I'm
Mexican.
a big fan. No.
Jesus.
Piece of
Yes,
shit.
Blue Panther. I'm so sorry, guys.
Get him, Kale.
Kale's not gonna get me, bro.
I think Kale will
Me-
get you. Kale.
No.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Kale, I've been saying this. He's a good tweeter, but he's a very angry guy. That's all I'll say. I'll leave it there. Ian Davis,
Racismo?
what's the best place to buy masks? There's a lot of them out there, to be honest with you. Marcus, you bought masks? Have you bought masks before?
Bought a Bandito mask recently.
Yeah, that one was on the shop AEW. There's one shop you can buy them. Stash Pages has a couple of masks out there.
I forgot where I have a really cool. You know the black penta mask that has the Japanese symbols on it, writing. I have that one, but I got it at the Collective in Mania 22 because they had a fucking Collective that year is so good because they had like a whole part of the building was like just a shopping area where they had like all these like smaller vendors come in, kind of like what Starcast and like conventions do. And so they were selling a fuck ton of masks. I'm sure I can find it and I can post it, but I don't remember. But that maker was really good and they weren't super expensive. Like they were fairly reasonable for the quality.
Like here, I'm on Stash Pages. Shout out to Stash Pages. They're the best for like most wrestling merch. They got a lot of cool shit on there. Rey Mysterio Jr. Lucha masks, $15. You can choose color scheme. You know, like it's that simple. There's also a shoulder bag here for El Santo. I think I might cop for All In Weekend. To be honest with
That's
you.
sick.
That's a sick fucking shoulder bag. And they had Hayabusa at one point, but it sold out before I could get it. I was so
Is
mad.
that the one that made the Chapel Roan ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still available too.
I probably need to buy one of those, to be honest.
Yeah, those are cool. Shout out those are the places I'd look. Stash pages, the AEW shop, and eBay. those are good spots. We have some big shout outs to cats, of course. Big Fat Orange Cat has to give one.
Got rep for the cats.
Hell yeah. Davian Washington. Yes, we are very fucking pumped for Grand Slam Mexico. Kaden was yelling at women.
Okay.
This is very alarming the way he said that. Didn't like it either. I'm glad someone said it.
Right.
Let's see here. JJ pointing something out. I'm scrolling down. We're getting through a lot of crazy things being said here, but I understand. This is what it is.
Is this is this a Teddy Hart reference?
No.
Oh. What's the reference?
It's that guy on Twitter who abused his cat.
Oh, I thought it was a Teddy.
Sharon is his name. That's his name.
Yeah.
He abuses his cat, and every 6 months he tells people to stop talking about it.
Dude, I fully thought you were talking about Teddy Hart.
We will not be talking about the fact that you abused an animal, you piece of shit.
Yeah. So those things just don't sort of blow over, pal.
Have I told the story on air that I reported him to Fightful?
You what?
You did what?
When that went viral, Fightful wasn't aware of it. And I was the one who made them aware of it. And that's how he got fired from Fightful.
Huh. So you cost a man his job.
Yeah, and I stand by what I did.
It's a worthy cost.
I think I said this on Twitter. I think I've said it on some stream at some point.
I feel like you have. I feel like I remember.
I think I've definitely said it on a gold
that's
stream.
All right. Well, if you guys didn't like to see Sharon on your Fightful broadcast, you can thank Kaden Lee. Of course, you can find Kaden Lee on Fightful every now and again. Surely he'll be back soon. Rosho points out that Mordos wasn't cleared with CMLL as of a few weeks ago. That's very interesting to know.
I'll tell you why he got cleared. I don't think you need to look very hard.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder too. There's a couple of names out there. I don't think Roosh is going to get cleared, but
yeah, that's not happening.
I wonder, a guy like Mordos, wrestled there 14 years. What happened?
What? I don't. There's got to be maybe what if we checked in with TMZ? Think they would now?
Dude, I bet
Possibly.
there would be some top stories that would feature Mordos on there. No doubt.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
they're very much like the cover to be Mortos. Notoriously, TMZ follows him around.
Big fans of the big man, huh?
Yeah.
Who isn't? I get it. I understand.
Raw and things of that nature.
It's a great fucking point you just made there.
He's a lawyer too.
Oh yeah, dude,
it's really hot too, bro.
You instead of saying objection, Your Honor, he goes "rar, Your Honor."
Sustained.
I didn't like that at all.
He loses in court. Goes. Rawr!
I'm not selling for you. You're gonna have to endure that on your own.
Fuck this.
I'm not popping at that. I'm just not.
That's not gonna work for you.
It's not gonna work for me, brother. Ian Davis, Dorada getting that $4 million. There is a really sick match that got announced. I think today was it?
A couple days ago.
A 4 million peso match, which roughly translates to about $200,000 between Mascara Dorada, Ricochet, Hologram, and Lio Rush. That match is going to fuck. That match is going to be insane.
Yeah,
by the way,
godly.
There's a level of high flyer in that match, a level of high flying, I should say, that not many people could reach between those four names. And I think Marcus, you would agree with that.
Well, absolutely. Mascara Dorada is absolutely breathtaking. Hologram is always a good time. Leo only actually gets a chance to show to wrestle singles matches in AEW or just anywhere for that matter when he's not on the indies doing that stupid gimmick. Please stop doing it. He's a good time still.
Yeah.
And Ricochet, he's bald, but he's a little bit of aerodynamism still in his game at 35 years old, and he's a great character these days. So I'm putting the money on him to win. Get hair implants, brother. Show up with a wig on Dynamite. Fuck it. Go crazy.
A wig would be a good bit, to be fair. I would like him to do that.
A great bit.
Yeah, this match is going to be tremendous. I think I'd probably have... has Hologram lost a multi-man before? Because I know the big thing is him not losing a match.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not I think he has.
I feel like he has because there's a brewing thing where he hasn't lost a singles match, but I don't know if that record like includes these multi-man or tag matches. So I'm curious to find that out. But if that's the case, if it includes those, Hologram wins. If not, I'm going Dorada, bro. I think they're putting him over. Something about his rise the last little bit feels very organic to me with AEW, and it feels like they're prepping him for a big spot on Forbidden Door this year. Which
and in CMLL, he's very much like the heir apparent to Mystico. The way they present him, he's at Sky Team with him. Like he's been inventing Rio Mexico shows. Like he's absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm thinking because I know this was proposed what his match would be. Kaden, how would you feel about Dorada and Will Ospreay?
Where?
Forbidden Door, brother.
No.
Bring them together.
No.
Why?
I don't think Forbidden Door is in London. Will's returning home. I think he needs like a major match. And while I think Dorada's really good, I don't think he's like what I want for Will to have that on that show. Like it should be Will versus Tanahashi. Like especially considering that Will is Will's not. We know Will's not winning. I wanted Will to win the title and go into there and defend against someone, but that's obviously like not happening. So I would let him wrestle Tana or even like team with Tana if like you don't want Tana to do a singles. But I think him versus Tana for the last time, like that should be his last ever match against an AEW person. I don't think there's like another it shouldn't like Gabe Kidd's lost. Like I didn't want the Gabe Kidd match anyways, but Gabe's lost all of his momentum that he had because he made a fucking stupid ass choice to go to AEW. And then Zack Sabre was another one that people were like kind of talking about. Same thing. Zack has no momentum right now. I think you run the Tana match.
He got so little momentum. He's having a title match against fucking Godo. That's not even gonna be aired anywhere until later.
Who Zack is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that match should be good too.
Yeah, it's on It's on Tanahashi Jam, whatever it's called.
Is it in Japan?
Yeah, it's in Japan.
All right, that match would be good because their one match they had outside of Japan was bad. So,
Rocky, you're going to hell for booking that, by the way.
Yeah, Rocky, we might have to take away that pin, bro. I'm gonna just keep it honest with you. I'm just gonna be real here for a minute.
He just be booking his homies and booking like a bunch of non-finishes. It's so funny.
Yeah, but at least you gave us our sick Bullet Club match on the last Strong show. There's that at the end of the day. But yeah, Kaden, any thoughts on this 4-way too? While we're at it,
it'll be good. I think Hologram's gonna win. You get him in a good spot going into Texas. People forget when Hologram debuted at the Esportatorium, we all talked immediately about him because All In was announced like it was towards the end of the Sportatorium run, and we all kind of said Hologram should be in a big match at All In if he keeps his momentum. And I think he's still I don't think he's as popular as he was before he got injured in the fall of last year, but I think he's still pretty popular, and he could be someone where you could heat him up to wrestle for if he did like a TNT title ladder match or something, like he did like some sort of like gimmicky match for one of the titles. That could be a spot where you could easily throw Hologram in there.
Yeah, I could see that.
Plus, with Commander injured too, I want him to do something of note.
Yeah,
that's a tough injury, man. I really liked them as a team. I thought that was a really good spot for them.
I thought there was a good chance that they were going to wrestle. I think they were like setting up like some sort of like fatal 4-way tag match at Texas. I think they would have been one of the teams in there.
Yeah, I wonder what the Hurt Syndicate does in Texas. It's been a big question mark.
Jet speed.
I think it'll be Jet Speed, but I don't think it's out of the question to think it'll be maybe like the Bucks or something like that.
I think it was gonna at least be Jet Speed, Hurt Syndicate, and Commander Hologram, and maybe like Crew as well.
Oh,
I think that's what it feels like was the original plan.
Can we just have a tag match, man? I just. Not everybody needs to be on this damn card, guys. Just do a tag match.
We know how Tony does it.
I don't give a fuck how Tony does it. It shouldn't be done that way.
It is.
Look, it is. I think it's like one of those things where you just can't really complain. Like I don't think there's any worth in complaining about it because that's how he is. He's going to do it with these major shows.
It's worth it. We We can make him change.
He's not
These
going to
major-
on this. He
should.
Novi. It's been fucking years.
Hey,
Why do you think he's
man.
gonna change now?
People change. That's how it works.
He's not changing on this one. He's not budging.
And
Tony
on this
is
point,
original.
On this point, Kale brings it up. There are 2 5+ tag. There's a 10-man tag and a 12-man tag on this Grand Slam show.
Why are we shocked by this? I don't know why anyone's
It's what they
surprised.
do.
It's not surprising. It's
literally
just
how the
bad.
company-
It's just bad. We're not surprised. We're just mad.
Now we hate multi-man tags? That's what we doing?
Yeah,
I hate 12 people in a multi-man tag.
AEW is literally
Aw.
built on these big multi-man matches. I don't know
There's
what we're
12
talking
people
about.
in it.
Yes,
when we
done
get
this
those
before,
Relight the
Novi.
Views episodes, you're gonna be crying a lot. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Novi,
But this is Grand Slam Mexico. It's not Dynamite. It's
Well, it is
Slam
Dynamite.
Mexico.
It's just called Grand Slam.
Let's work. It's a special show. It's got a name to it. Let's have FTR work a real fucking tag match. You can put Kyle Fletcher, Hechicero, and Konosuke Takeshita in a real 6-man tag match. Those are much more easier to process. Not everyone needs to be thrown into a fucking match to get on the
If
card.
this 12-man tag match is godly, I am going to take.
I'm not even saying it'll be bad. I'm not saying that.
Why are we having a heart attack over a 12-man tag?
Because they
Good
keep
God.
putting words in my mouth. I'm not saying this. Kaden keeps awing me, just not saying all. That's what he's doing right now. He's fucking just awing by not saying all.
You know what we call that? You know what we call that? Rage bait complete.
It is literally fine. The match will probably be good, and I'll like looking at it. But I just would like to have these matches have a little bit more, normalcy to them, rather than just being a 12-man.
Now I could do it for Adam Cole being there. I will say that, but I don't really care either way.
I want to just say something real quickly. Gabe Kidd should never win the IWGP title.
Unlike this.
God, Gabe Kidd is so fucking bad right now, bro.
Yeah, he's fucking terrible right now. He's really bad. He's been really bad since that Suji match in February.
God, I'm not even like a match by match. He's bad guy, but his instincts are just terrible half the time.
He has,
It makes me so mad.
When people were praising him after the Kenny match, I was like, okay, I like Gabe Kidd. We need to like calm the fuck down, because he had like 1 or 2 really fucking good matches and was like finding a groove. But because he has terrible instincts, I thought he was going to eventually fuck it up, and he did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
his whole thing is authenticity, and then the whole Death Riders thing he did is kind of like threw it out the window.
Yeah, he literally said, fuck AEW, fuck WWE, Shin Nihon is the fucking best. And then he went and fucking worked AEW.
I don't even care that no one should really care that he works AEW. Who gives a fuck about AEW?
You should. No, if you're a New
he
Japan
shouldn't.
fan,
His matches should be good.
Like if your whole thing is being built around being the New Japan, like he's
Exactly.
carrying the flag, and then you go and do that, it does look a little crazy.
Yeah, if you're doing the thing of like, no, I Shin Nihon, I'm carrying like showing up with the fucking his whole character arc was built around becoming like the guy for the fans and like embracing Shin Nihon. That was literally his character arc for the last 2 years. And he reached a really good conclusion with Omega of like that character, and then now you take the next step, and he was getting there, and then he fucked it all up because he wanted to go work AEW.
Okay, I'm gonna silence this Gabe Kidd for a second, because Kale actually brings up the real reason why I got mad. It's because the 10-man, that 10 being on the same show and it just being like an altered version of a match we seen not that long ago. I just would rather see Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland in a normal tag. That's all I'm saying. Maybe the 12-man doesn't deserve this big thing. Fine, whatever. These are the things I look for in my wrestling a little bit more. I like multi-man matches. I'm never going to say they're bad. Just maybe I would like it to be a little altered, a little different. That's all.
At least it makes sense why they're doing it. And that's my only real barometer for matches being booked on shows. If it makes sense, there's logic behind it, then I don't really give a shit how it happens. Just
That's how I feel.
make it make sense.
Yeah, if it's like, for me, it's if there's logic behind the pairings and if the match ends up being good, I'm not going to particularly care. Is it like what I would do? No. I agree with Novi, at least on like I would have done more of those. Like I would have given FTR like a straight up tag match. Just like, I'm going to wait and see. And if the match fucking sucks and I end up feeling like I did want that FTR tag match, then I'm going to be fine.
I'd just rather have the FTR. I think there's a bigger issue at hand here, guys. I'm going to have a therapy with you guys. Is that cool?
No.
Is that all right?
Not really.
Are you going to pay us?
I'm really burnt out of the wrestling discourse right now. I can't do it anymore.
The wrestling what?
Just discourse. I'm mad. I'm burnt out of the way people talk about this right now. I can't do it. I just don't
Yeah.
have the energy for it. Like
Mhm.
half the videos on this channel are doing some like we're talking about the latest thing, but in a more productive manner.
Mhm.
I barely can do that these days. People are just
Yeah.
I just don't understand why people think about the things they
Mhm.
do right now.
So anyways, Marcus, what are your thoughts on the Blake Monroe promo from last night?
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Guys, she sucks as a promo. We don't need to have a fucking 3-day discussion about why.
It's like you don't need to have. She was bad in AEW, guys. This is a shocking phenomenon.
One of my friends tried starting like a conversation about like he sent me sent a text to a group chat I'm in, and he was like, "Man, if they don't fix Mariah's character, they're gonna have a problem." I just responded. I said, "Man, she fucking sucks as a promo. I don't know what else you like. What are we expecting here? She's not good at it.
She never has been. She cut these same promos in AEW. It's like,
yeah, she's a bad promo.
Mariah May.
Yeah, and
speak now and forevermore. Like, it's what she
Great.
does. She sounds drunk when she talks, guys. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's great that people have these like they tweet about it and stuff. I mean, I'm happy for everyone who does it, but I think of tweeting about something and I go, it's just not worth it. I
barely tweet about wrestling. I
get my
jokes
off.
Anyway.
I just scroll my timeline and I see it. That's why, like, getting your jokes off is one thing, but people have these real, like, you know what actually sparked this out of me? I'm going to say this now. I'm going to say it here and now. Fucking guys, can we stop doing dissertations on why Dante Turo's a bad guy because he's watching New Japan?
Yeah, that was fucking.
Can we stop doing that, you fucking losers?
Oh, wait, real quick.
Good
sorry,
God.
Kale. Sorry about because Kale tweeted yesterday saying if I see one more account tweet about Dante Turo, I'm muting them. So we're very sorry, Kale. But
we're not even like talking about him like in the way that Kale's getting mad at people talking about him. He's just a fucking guy, bro.
Yeah, like I said, I told the guys in the group chat, I'm like, is it a gimmick? Possibly. I don't know. I'm sure it might. I'm sure there's levels to it that are a little bit like doing it up for content. But like, look, I watched that guy for the last few years. He genuinely did not watch Nuge, or like he didn't watch a lot outside WWE, and like he actually is discovering this. And if you really if you're upset that someone is discovering wrestling and likes it, even if you think it's fake, who fucking cares,
dude?
If you like, let's say like even if you because if you're like think about how the way people see this, like. If it's like I don't know. I don't know why anyone cares about someone's wrestling opinions, even if you think it's fake. Like why does it fucking matter?
It's all these Nuge guys too, like these super New Japan fans who like say he's a grifter and shit. He's just watching, bro. If he makes a Patreon, that's just a game. Fuck off.
If he is grifting, he's talking about Kenny Omega, so I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, bro. He's even grifting. He's not even like he's not being a like. He's not trying to be negative. He literally just says, I fucking love these guys. They're awesome. Like, I'd much rather that than half the cynical, like, actual grifters we do have. Like, half those people aren't even paying attention to. At least he's,
like, he's not going full fucking JD from NY, guys. He's just watching wrestling. I don't care.
He's just watching graps, man. He's just enjoying what he sees. I mean, I don't think he should have enjoyed the MJF Ospreay thing, but that's his opinion. It's fine. It's cool. Match is terrible, but it's cool. If he likes it, that's good for him.
He's doing his thing.
Respect the poor guy's opinion a little bit. That's just, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just like getting caught up in things, but I don't even really care about the 12-man. I think I'm just trying to make content. I don't even care that much.
I think you should sip on the tequila and let's get the party keep going.
Yeah, it's tough scenes, man. Maybe I do need tequila. Maybe I do need that. I don't, but maybe
we need to give him a blunt. Just calm Novi down, Mark.
I don't need a blunt, bro.
I think you do.
I can't smoke blunts right.
Take an edible or something, man. Jesus.
Get an edible or something, buddy.
I gotta say,
pen, but I can't do like other things.
I gotta say, without telling people where I work, having a job where I genuinely like I'm not allowed to have my phone out at work is fucking awesome because I cannot check Twitter.
Bro, I got a DM today on this. Good thing you mentioned this whole blunt thing. I got a DM from this fella.
Oh my god!
And he was providing me with some good stuff about CMLL. You know what I mean? We're just providing me with the goods. And he said, "How fucking high were you at DPW?" And I said, "What? When did I look high?"
Yeah, you looked really fucking high, dude.
And here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna address this here. I just look like that. in high school,
Yes.
people thought I was stoned out of my mind like
Yeah.
every day. Guys, I just slept for like 3
confirm.
hours most days, and my eyes just look like that. I'm
They-
not
as the
high all
only
the time.
As the only member of the Grin who has like actually met Novi, I can confirm he does just look really high. And he wore like, to meet me, he wore a fucking Logic hoodie. So I was like, okay, he's got to be high. in order to
brother.
wear that motherfucker.
Hey, bro, that hoodie's fire.
Is it?
No, it's not.
It's a good little hoodie, bro.
Logic.
Speaking of fire, there's a nice little picture of Tony Schiavone that hit the airways. He's posing with
shit.
Camelito and Camonito.
Oh, that's a good picture. You saw one with Tony Khan?
That looks hilarious. That looks like Mike Tyson Hezbollah.
That was a good fucking post here. But yeah, guys, I've had this question too on air. People ask me if I'm high. My eyes just look like that. Leave me alone, please. All love and respect. I just look like this, okay?
So you don't like stoners? That's what's going on? You fucker.
Look,
You
man,
discriminating against us?
I smoke with friends, bro. It is what it is. All right, leave me alone.
Novi
All love
admitting
to
to
that
doing
guy.
drugs on stream is fucking crazy.
Right?
Who doesn't do fucking drugs, bro? It's
Brainbuster,
fine.
me.
Oh,
Well, I ain't go.
to each their own, man. But I'm not gonna lie about it. You know, it is what it is, bro.
I'll have one weed, please.
Look, all love and respect to everyone who doesn't do drugs. I'm happy for you guys, but there's some of us that do, and all love and respect to them too. Everyone deserves this love and respect, and that's our grand conclusion at all of this. It's
My
fair-
conclusion is if you don't do drugs, you're just like CM Punk. Not in a good way.
Whoa.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
We're talking poker, bro. It's not allowed here, man. We're not allowed to do this here. Okay. We had a moment last week. This is part of the discourse thing. It's too scary to talk about here.
Oh my god, fellas.
You're not allowed to. I already told Kaden he's not allowed to do that in DMs. You're not allowed to do it either. No, none of it. All right. That's Kaden. What were you saying? What were you saying?
We have a picture of the Arena Mexico stage.
I don't want to see it.
Okay.
I don't want to see it. I'm not showing it on screen. I'm waiting for the moment, which you guys can catch on the LNG broadcast tonight. Whoop! Shout out. You guys can peep that. All right, let's keep going in this chat, fellas. We've done our.
Oh my god, there's a picture of Travis Hunter in an AEW hoodie and an AEW beanie and AEW
Where?
shorts. Holy shit!
Where?
I'll send it to you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The Florida fans just came on screen.
Fuck.
Good God,
I'm sending it to the Relight the Fuse group chat.
dude, your camera is shaking. Can you?
Yeah, I don't. I haven't used my laptop camera.
Love my life.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
If you send,
Let's fucking go. Travis Hunter, good.
all right, I'll put it on screen. Hang on.
Let's
Smiling through it all. I can't believe this is my life.
Hang on, I'll put it on screen. This is gonna be a fucking picture Marcus uses on Twitter for the next 8 years. So I guess
This
it's
will be
best
my
we do
profile
this
picture,
now.
actually. I'll do that now.
All right, hang on. All right, folks. Travis Hunter was a very high draft pick for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's a two-way player and he loves AEW.
Reigning Heisman Trophy winner, two-way
Very
player,
true.
two-way superstar, wide
Two-way
receiver and corner,
superstar.
my goat,
Oh.
love of my life for the next decade, my Jaguars
baby.
fandom. Oh baby,
Oh baby.
Shout out.
baby,
Oh baby.
he's got the Jags and the AEW logo on both sides.
Dude, Marcus, we gotta try to get those hoodies.
Oh, 100%.
We need to figure out how to get these.
Hell yeah. I will ask around a training camp when I go to one of those practices and be like, hey man, where I get it?
We can honestly, I feel like we can make this happen. I feel like this isn't that hard.
It probably isn't.
I doubt it is either. If you just yell at him, "Yo, you got a beanie on you," he'll probably throw one out there. This is a good point too. Very sad about this.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Sobrano along these shows. Sobrano's quite good as well, and he's fucking awesome. His masks and shit are some of the coolest in the game. Bro.
Icy as hell, man. One of the greatest weirdos going today.
Yeah, he
Very
fucking-
Sucked he
sick.
got hurt, but it's also like a reason why ACMLO does their talent, the way evaluation, the way that they do. Like they kind of just like shit guys out like every like 6-7 months. Like he goes down, Zandokin Jr. steps in, and he hasn't missed a beat. So Ron Jr. comes back, he's gonna be godly. I miss those damn mink coats he wore. I miss him in general. He's so good.
Yeah. Dunno. tuning in late, but putting Omega front and center on the poster, but not having him on the show is nasty. Well, you can't predict when guys have their guts explode on live TV. You just can't predict these things.
Look,
we all saw that, all right? We all saw
also,
it.
Look, realistically, Kenny's fucked. I don't think like they knew when they put them on the center of that poster how fucked he would be at this point. And
Okada just gave him an elbow to his gut.
Yeah, I
Dude,
know.
That was like maybe the greatest elbow he's ever done to anyone.
It was crazy.
That angle fucking ruled.
I'm so excited for that match, fellas. I'm so excited for that match. I'm going to live and breathe by the Kenny Omega entrance.
Novi, let me say this like while we're here. So something happened, right? So I was supposed to go to Texas because I need to get an inspection on my car. However, my dad texts me 2 nights ago, and goes, "Hey, what's your license plate?" And I gave him my license plate. And instead of my dad months ago checking to make sure that I needed an inspection, decided to do it last night because he was bored, or 2 nights ago because he was bored. So he did it, and he goes, "Your sticker's on the way. You don't need an inspection." And we don't know why. For some reason, I don't need one. So I don't need to drive to Texas. However, I think I still have things that I would like to bring to Texas. Like I have things in my apartment that I want to put in my mom's house. So I think we're just going to rent a car and drive because I don't want to drive my car 2,000 miles if I don't have to.
Fair enough. As long as you're still going to be there, brother.
It's so Novi. The 2 options are either that and we just rent a car and just go there and back, or the other option is I fly in Saturday morning into DFW. I fly out Saturday night at like 7 p.m. Or it was like 8:45 p.m. was the flight.
That's plenty of time for us to hit the barbecue afterwards. So
yeah, that gives us time, like because the show's at 2, be done by 6. Gives us time to quickly grab some barbecue, get me to the airport by like 7:45. I'll be fine.
Yeah, Marcus, you know this plan, by the way. So
what's the plan?
Me and the Buster, we're planning out our trip for this event because we're going to be together the whole week. Kaden comes in, he says, "I'm going to be there for All In." We hadn't decided yet. So now we've decided that my first Texas barbecue experience will take place after All In Texas with Kaden Lee, his girlfriend, and Brainbuster. It's going to be glorious. I cannot wait.
Get you a cowboy hat and everything, brother.
Oh, I should actually bring one. That's sick. I would like to bring this point to attention. This will not matter to most people, but it matters to me. DPW just announced a tag festival for July 13th. That is my birthday. However, they're doing that show in Durham, North Carolina on All In weekend. I have no earthly idea why they decided that was a good idea. They probably should just ran a show in Texas, considering I heard people behind me at the show I was at over the weekend saying they weren't going to be at that show because they were going to be in Texas. So poor decision making on DPW's part. Very sad for me because I really wanted to go to that show. But, that'll be a fun one. It's also a good place to say this. If you guys are DPW watchers, watch the show from this Sunday when it airs, this coming Sunday. I'm all over it. I'm all over that broadcast. So, peep game. Scroll down here. We have some talk about the 10-man tag. We have a Kaden Good. There's a lot of Kaden Good things here.
That's crazy.
It was on your joke, but I appreciate mid takes here coming in and being having the right opinion. Let's see here. Scrolling down, we have some confirmation. His only loss as hologram is a tag match in CMLL.
Yeah.
He's winning that 4-way, brother. He's winning.
200K will be in your bank account by the end of the night.
Oh yeah. We have some Seti Alexander talk. He looked pretty good on that DPW show this weekend. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whoa, we turned up the mic for. What's going on here?
No.
Hey, I understand this. However, if you wanna see what he's looking like, peep that match, BK Westbrook. It was a good match.
That's all right.
He's doing his thing.
He'll be doing his thing over there for the foreseeable future.
I'm okay with that. Kale, will Athena wrestle at All In, and will people pretend she was always planned to and everyone was being paranoid? I'm getting very concerned that she won't.
I don't think she's working All In.
And I'm of the impression, I have no reason to think this. However, I'm of the impression that she will not be with AEW for much longer. Why is she off All In?
I believe
very strange, guys.
I'm basing this off of information I do not have as well. I believe that I think there is a chance that Athena doesn't want to be on AEW television and is okay with where she is in Ring of Honor, making a fuck ton of money and just kind of doing her thing.
I don't know.
That would be very funny if that actually was the case. It really would.
It would be very funny, and it'd be very classic wrestling, to be honest with you. But I just don't know. It's very surprising to me. She needs a match, at the very least. She needs to be doing something on that show. But I guess we'll find out here soon, next coming weeks. I imagine she'll be on Supercard at the very least. So
it come with Thunder Rosa Supercard.
Fuck.
Hey man.
Well, me and Bust will be front row cheering for Athena. No worries.
I would say the minute she didn't drop that belt, like at all the 70 different times when we thought she was going to, I was like, okay, something's up here.
Yeah, the moment she didn't drop it to Billy at Hammerstein was a moment for me. I was like, I don't know about all this, guys. I'm not so sure.
I think they do a gauntlet all in. I think she does show up in that. But if she doesn't, raise the antennas.
There should be a women and men's gauntlet in Texas, the casino. That'd be so sick. It'd make me very happy if that were the case.
I'd do a sub challenges right immediately after the show.
Yeah.
If you want to, yeah, because I think that's actually a good idea, Novi, because you're not gonna have a match that's for the because you're only gonna have one match for the international and continental, so that takes away some space. And then you're also not having a match for the TBS, and you're only having one because two titles are like title versus title. So I think it ends. You are given a decent amount of space by taking those two spots immediately off the show.
Fair. We have Ian Davis here. It's on Gabe Kidd. Not going to give him a final judgment until after the G1. I think that's very fair.
That G1 looks spooky.
That G1 looks pretty bad, guys.
A block great. B block is the projects.
Yeah, I don't like looking at those blocks, to be honest.
I'm waiting until I see who makes it.
I think all four of those matches are very predictable, which is why I worry because Gato is a freak.
Well, yes, that I feel like it's like if Fale and Chase both get if one gets in, I can be a little bit more like, okay, fine, it's one of them. If both get in, I'm probably not watching anything from this year's G1 unless it's really good.
Yeah, I'll watch Takeshita.
I'm not even gonna do the bullshit of I'm gonna try watching. No, I'm not gonna I'm not. Yeah. It is insane. Every year, Gato does this fucking bullshit. Every did he do it? I don't remember if he did it last year, but 2023 he did it, and then this year he did it. He has a really good run up until May, and then it just goes to complete fucking shit because he invests too much into Evil in the House of Torture.
Yeah,
pretty much. Because that 2023 was so disappointing because it was looking like a really good year for them.
Yeah,
guys came back. Suji looked incredible with Dominion. And then the G1 happened, and they had the fucking 4 blocks and everything like that. And it was just a clusterfuck.
That was funnily enough, that was the year I was getting into New Japan. It's how this channel started. If anyone in chat doesn't know, I watched every single match of the G1 that year.
Sorry to hear
there was not a single match I did not see. It was a pretty bad year to pick to do that, but just how things worked out. Shout out to Ospreay, he was great in that tournament. Shout out to all the young guys, they were great in that tournament. The A block, mostly pretty good.
I thought that bitched again.
Yeah,
hasn't been the same since.
That was really unfortunate. That made me mad too. I remember being upset about that Kaito didn't go further, but whatever.
Remember when they named the Reiwa Musketeers?
Yeah, it was pretty poor decision making on their part.
Not great, Bob.
Yeah,
and then they got cold feet and didn't go all in with any of them until people fucking left, and even then they're 2 years behind the 8 ball with it.
Yeah. This is a good point here for Kale. Me and Kale think very similarly about this situation, but we'll leave it there.
Remember the all in discourse of the other day or yesterday about the card for the first show?
Oh yeah. I saw someone tweet about the fucking Hangman, Kenny, and Coda team being an unnecessary tag. That was the only part that I saw, and I was like, all right, guys, I'm not going to engage with this.
It was because we could have gotten. And if Kenny Omega's on your biggest show of the year, 8,000 strong, I'd probably put him in a singles match. And it's 23 Ibushi.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I will say it's a good thing he was in that match because what he was originally planning to do, oh, boy.
Private. Send me that. I'm curious.
You're going to laugh when I say this.
I need to know. Let's see here. This is also a great point from Taylor. Please, I'm going to say this to everyone watching this. I hope that this will not offend anyone. If you only watch wrestling please stop. Please go watch other mediums and other art forms.
Begging you.
Please go watch a TV show or a fucking movie. Please.
And
You
not
cannot
one made
consume
by
only
WWE.
wrestling. You don't have to watch The Marine. It's fine. You can go watch something different.
You don't have to watch 12 rounds.
It's cool. It's cool. It's not really a movie. That's fake. It's not
You don't
real.
have to watch Countdown.
Novi, go and check chat for me.
Okay, I'm checking the chat. Oh, that sounds terrible.
It was fucking awful. It would have been awful.
Oh my god. Ooh, that sounds really bad, guys. Hopefully one day that comes out. Very, very stinky. Good God, Taylor. Yes, great point once again. I'm scrolling down. I'm skipping this. I do need this. I do need this bad. I'm in a really bad, like not bad, but I'm in like a really strange spot where I'm just anticipating things because I'm leaving for Kentucky on Monday. I'm just gonna have like a week off of work, and then I skip a week, and then I'm going to Texas for like basically a week. So I'm just anticipating big things this summer. It's gonna be great. So yeah, let's see here. Please don't say that about me, okay? People say nicotine is a drug, but I understand what your point is. Yes, this is a good thing to call. Number one pick for the Jaguars. Had him on screen. Shout out to Travis Hunter. I'm very excited for that to start this year. Of course, they will have to start the year on a loss, but such is life. That is the game.
No.
No.
Kale, big shoe drop. How much time do you think Omega has in the ring? At his current pace,
Not that much.
like 2 years, probably.
Tops.
Like, I think that's the max position here.
There's a reason you're not seeing him in singles matches on TV.
Kenny's contract expires in 2027. We had learned. We did the math. I think this is his last full-time contract.
Yeah, I think Kenny is a lot closer to retirement than I think a lot of people are willing to admit.
The last couple of years took a lot out of him.
My controversial opinion is I think Kenny's close to retirement than Christian Cage.
Yeah. And I mean, when we're talking retirements, talking about close to being to retirement, you have to talk about Joe Holbert. I mean, it's just one thing you have to bring
Joey
up.
Holb's in the building.
You never know when that retirement's going to hit, Novi.
That's a good
I ain't
point.
retiring anymore, bro. I'm done retiring. I'm here forever.
Well, we'll see
You're
what
gonna live
happens in
forever?
the next 3 months.
I mean, he's looking good. He's got the hair right now. He's in a good spot. Looking good.
I'm not looking
Joe.
good, but I'm here. Yeah.
Can I be
You're a
can I
big,
be
beautiful
honest
man,
with a
Joe.
friend here? Can I like level
What's
with
up,
you?
bro? What's up?
That hair scares me bad, bro.
I can't shave it, bro.
Hard.
I can't because
I know you can't. I
we
know
know
why.
but
It's just
I know you know why, but I'm saying like I can't shave it, and by the time we actually record the last piece of it, it could be like 3 weeks. Like it could be ridiculous by then, you know.
yeah.
I'm not happy about it either, guys.
I mean, you could start looking like Brainbuster at the end of the
oh
day.
fuck!
Just
Ah!
not out of the
I'm
question.
scared.
Not
What
out of the
happened?
question. Yeah, Joe's
Look,
hair might look
listen.
like yours.
I used to have hair like that.
Yeah,
Back in the
I
old
see the
days.
pictures.
I got good hair, dude. It's grey, but I got a good head of hair. You know, I just don't want to have head of hair.
I'm starting.
You
I
just don't
think
wanna
I
deal with
told y'all. I'm starting to get the
Yeah.
grays in my beard, and
Good.
I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's good.
Hell
It'll
yeah.
suit you, bro. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Caden is a very like avid I want to be salt and pepper guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like so like Tony's beard that he's growing right now. Tony Khan, not Shivani.
Tony.
He's growing like for some reason us Pakistani guys, we get like that salt and pepper beard. My dad has it. And Tony's beard literally looks like my dad's. And I almost texted him and was like, hey, you and Tony Khan have the exact same
Well,
beard.
I thought you said you almost texted Tony.
I was gonna say the same thing. I almost
was the
texted Tony
deal?
and said, "You and my dad, man, similar."
Did I imagine it, or did Tony do like 4 live streams today?
No,
He did like
I think
he
it
did
was
like 6
yesterday.
yesterday. So
Yeah, he did like a bunch of like 1-minute live streams yesterday, and it was
Just
fucking. He was
today.
just, hey, just checking in and letting you guys know that I'm really excited to be here in Cannes, and I love
You gotta
being
be
in
like-
France.
Just flexing on the boat and shit.
He's just on
Yeah.
his
It
boat.
felt
fucking
weird, like-
Cannes.
Is that like? Is he hinting? Is he happy because he's like hinting at something? Is CM Punk
Think-
coming back or?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what. Like, I wonder why he was there though, because like, why is he at the Cannes Film Festival? That's such a
There was a
weird
bunch of
place for him
media
to
stuff
be.
too, also, and then he's wearing the fucking AEW hat. I think he was hinting at something happening. Usually, that's what he does.
Yeah, I know
Like
a lot of
what?
people think that they're gonna announce a show in France. That's what people are speculating.
In France.
Yeah,
Is he there?
that could be why.
Huh.
That's where he
intriguing.
was. He was in France.
Wonder what you do for a show in France, I'm assuming just a TV special, but
Yeah, you could run like a show in Paris.
Bring in
Grand
fucking
Slam.
Renee
Grand
Yeah.
Slam
Dupree.
Paris.
Very nice,
Slam
actually.
Paris. It'd be cool. I'd like it. Joe, are you excited for tonight's card?
Yes.
Well, that's
gonna
some
lie, guys.
discipline nerd.
I'm fried, man. We got 7-man booth tonight because I don't like.
Seven.
It's not because I think the show's gonna be great. I think the show's gonna be awesome. Like, I just saw a picture of the setup. It looks sick. It's catching up to me, you know. So
I can hear
I
it.
thought there was 6. I thought Oracle was the only one joining us. Is there someone new?
no, there's a mystery man. Yeah,
Oh.
give me a 7-man. It's gonna be a great time. I think the show will be great. I haven't even had time to like process excitement for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
So like, when did you
Okay.
send the message to Dante Turo to join us?
Anyways,
Anywho,
man, I ain't getting into that anymore. I brought it to Wrestle Purist attention. I don't know if you guys saw that. I hijacked the Raw review to talk about it.
I hijacked my own show to do that a little bit ago.
Yeah, it's definitely something worth debating and discussing.
I didn't debate it. I was just like, can you guys stop being weird about it?
Yeah, it's a bit much, isn't it?
Little bit much, I would say.
It's one thing to just kind of go.
Poor Kale.
So like, this is where I think, we can't have any fun anymore because the woke agenda. Because really, in a just world, you should be able to just go, it's pretty funny, you launched a Patreon on it. And that's it. You just move on. But you can't fucking do it anymore because unfortunately, then if you do that, you're on the same team as people that are writing like essays about what he represents when it comes to fed bad, culture and hatred. So it's like,
Yeah.
you can't do anything anymore. No, it's the way the world's trending. It's a shame.
Really is a shame. Really is. It's good that we're on the side of anti-woke. I really appreciate that, Joe. You've led us down a great path.
Tomorrow is a big day in that regard. I'm finally fucking
Very
making
big
a statement. You know, I ran it by Marcus earlier.
you did talk a little turkey on that regard.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, just finally launching our political Twitch streams tomorrow.
Yeah. LNG and wokeness coming soon.
Yeah. First show is going to be an Oracle and Manny 2-man booth.
We're just
Talking
gonna
about
see what
aliens and
happens. Midway through the show, we're gonna have some fresh names in there that'll join them. We're gonna have Alex. Gonna make it a 3-man booth. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Anyway, carry on with the show you were doing. I don't know what we were talking about.
We're not really talking about anything, to be honest with you. John. I feel like
Come on, man.
Look, swiftly moving along.
Anywho.
I'm not in this sort of vibe you're in right now, Joe, to be honest with you. I'm not to be, rude, because your hair is alarming me. But I'm very tired of it all right now.
Dude, this
Of
is
it
great
all?
hair, bro. Look at this. It's
I mean,
great
I
hair.
had a moment like earlier on this show where I just said, guys, I'm just tired of talking about wrestling the way people talk about it. It's just very tiring to me.
you know what works?
I don't
Not
talk about
talking
it,
about it.
but I have a YouTube channel.
There you go.
We can
I'm
talk
trying to
about my
think
hair a
of
bit more
things.
if you want, bro.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
Anyways,
hair.
Brandbuster,
Rather
what are your
not.
thoughts on Blake Monroe's promo last night?
It was pretty bad.
It was actually, let's be fair.
We all just said it was
Diamond
bad earlier. too. This is the
I did
second
this
time
earlier
we've
than
done this.
Hey, man.
Genuinely,
That Revolution stream we did a couple months back, we were looking really good on that one, aren't we?
some of
Novi,
you, yes.
It is better and better for Novi.
I disagree. Novi at one point basically said she shouldn't be a professional wrestler. It was
Yeah.
pretty
I did
excessive.
not say that, guys. I did not say that.
No, what happened was,
Took the extreme route.
what you were saying was, you were trying to say that being the world champion is not for her. But what you actually said was, I'm just not sure this is for her. But you didn't contextualize. So it sounded like you were saying that she needs to leave quit the business.
That was not what I meant. I was saying she don't got it, bro. It is what it is.
Well, I mean, not
I
wrong.
I will
Look,
say,
I'm glad she's
like-
in the business. She should stick around, but
yeah, I think Ibu's got the right idea by muting the name. To be honest, it's been pretty exhausting.
really good idea. Really good idea.
Yeah.
Just mute anyone that talks about her.
Well, look, man. Here's what I know. Today, because for reasons that I cannot disclose, I was on social media a lot more than I usually am. And I legitimately think there's a chance I'll like drop dead next week and the doctor will go, it was Twitter. You know?
Twitteritis.
Like, I haven't been on the app that much in a long time. And I read multiple things that made me kind of go, like, have I missed? Did I go into a coma at some point? You know what I'm saying? Everyone's fucking insane now, man. It's crazy.
The same thing today. The same thing. I didn't do anything today.
Crazy.
So I was looking a little
Just
more.
scrolling, yeah.
And I just was like, what the fuck is happening over here?
Right.
People are not well these days when it comes to the old social media.
It's fucking insane, dude.
Oh my God.
I was in every which direction too. This is not me talking about like, you know, Fed Mecca or like all of
Holy
it. It's fucking nuts.
Holy shit, fellas! They added a 14-man tag to the show.
Oh my god.
Oh, they just adapted the current 12-man tag. They
Oh
added
yeah,
two
I know.
more
Yeah, they
people to
changed it. Yeah, so now
They added Atlantis and and Volador to it.
yeah,
Fuck it.
It's now a 14-man tag match on this
yeah.
broadcast.
It's Bandito.
Guys, I was
Templario,
fucking.
and
I was right. Everyone
It's-
gave me. I was right before.
I gotta read the entire lineup. Bandito, Templario, Atlantis Jr., Adam Cole, Brody King, Daniel Garcia. Against Hechicero, Dax Harwood, Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita, Josh Alexander, Lance Archer, Volador Jr.
This match is going to be psychotic.
Did they
What
take-
is
It's gonna
Volador?
fucking rule.
There's so much reason. Like, hey man, y'all want to be on the card? You're like, fine.
Bro,
Was
Volador
Ash
wasn't
never
even
in the
involved
match?
in this angle. Where?
I don't. This is fucking awesome.
This is kind of gas. I'm sorry.
Volador
Whoever
Jr.
politics backage to get on this damn the card, y'all,
It
you
was
were a monster.
Volador. It was Volador. Look
Absolutely.
at him. It was
Yeah,
Volador.
Volador definitely fucking. he did some politicking to get on the card and get paid.
Was Cash never in the match?
No, he was in the match.
No, he was.
No.
He was always.
I think Volador's
Did
been
he get
added-
taken out or?
Did they add Atlantis Senior?
Yeah, they added
Mhm.
Atlanta Senior.
Fascinating
Yes.
to add him at such late notice.
They added Atlanta Senior, and then they added. Oh shit! Yeah, Cash
It
Wheeler's
took
on
Cash
that.
out.
Yeah, man, that's what I just
Buster
fucking
was,
said.
that's what Buster was talking about.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't realize that. That's why.
You're right,
So
they did
Lance
take
Archer
Cash
got
out.
added. Was it Lance
Wait.
Archer that got added?
Yeah,
this
Cash
week?
is out. I don't know why.
Why didn't that process in my head?
Look at Dax in the graphic.
He's like,
Just the lone FTR man. Just
oh, brother, those figures that got.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
oh,
bro.
baby, 7 days, man. We locked in. We locked in.
Yeah.
I wonder if Cash just like wasn't able to go for some reason.
Maybe.
Because Cash and Claudio both being pulled last minute. I don't. It's very weird.
Well, Claudio being out made that match better. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just important that we note that Cash's legal record was expunged. We
It
must
was
note that.
expunged.
Because
Yes, it's
Kaden, to be
clear.
honest, you were implying things I wasn't comfortable with, to be quite frank.
I'm glad someone said it because he can do
Yeah.
that.
Did you notice what he did there?
I did.
If
I wonder
for
why
some reason he
Cash
couldn't
isn't-
get, if for
wonder
some
why.
reason, Novi, expunged, brother.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Keep up on
exonerated.
your legal records, Caden Lee.
Hey man, maybe I don't know
The
how.
guy
I
that
don't
likes
know
to
how
read
this shit works.
lawsuits doesn't keep up with them. People are innocent. You know?
Yeah. If there was ever a topic Caden should be right in the midst of, the heat of battle, that was it. And he fouled us. Very sad. Very, very sad.
I feel like we should have gotten sent that by Caden Lee, and I don't think we were.
What?
That Cash got cleared. That seems like something you'd send to us.
That is a proper Caden.
Oh,
DM,
that is record. Yeah, that is something I actually would send. Yeah, that's fair.
Caden sent us the Moxley one with like a review.
cat?
Yeah.
No, kayfabe. The Moxley lawsuit with a review as to like its legitimacy. No one replied.
Yeah, no one replied to me.
No one said it.
You're like, yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Here's
Anyway,
here's
I'll
the
get my-
funnier
Bro.
part about this, Joe. I didn't just send that to you. That group chat. I sent it to a different group chat
Of
with
course.
Novi and Marcus and Chuck in it as well. And I sent the
Indeed.
exact same review.
And no one
I,
replied to that
uh,
one.
No one replied
You
to
was
that
like, you were
one.
like, yeah, that's what's up, bro. Anyway, get your money, brother.
Every morning I wake up and there's some fucking mess from Kane Lee in the group chat talking about, some issue he has with the wrestling thing. And I just go, what the fuck is he talking about? And I just leave it.
Sometimes you just gotta
Every
let Kane
morning.
rock to his own devices.
It's the magic of Caden
Every
Lee,
morning,
brother.
I think last night he was talking about Blake Monroe and some wokeness shit. And I went, what the fuck is
Oh,
going
yeah,
on in
I
the
did-
Young
I did
Guns
send a
group
woke-
chat?
I did send a wokeness message.
That
last
one, I
That's
just didn't
crazy.
know what to say to that. So
Yeah,
like
I
said
just left it
something, but it
alone.
didn't
How do
say
you even
anything.
reply to something like that?
Yes.
I said something, but like while also not saying anything. It was
You said I feel like this is definitely too woke, but I can't say why. So keep on rocking.
yeah. So what else is there to say? You're not going to put that on air, but it's just something that you send sometimes. It's alarming, but
Yeah, we're concerned. I think it might be reaching back into your past a little.
To be fair, I'd
further.
rather him send that to us than tweet about it and get people yelling at him. And
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
Very
what I
true.
do
Yeah,
now.
that's
If
very
there's
true.
things if there's things I would have tweeted like a year ago, I don't tweet them. I just send them to one of the group chats. I
That's
choose
why you're
which
my
one is more
favorite,
appropriate for.
Kaden. That's why you're my favorite.
he lies. He's
Fickle.
lying to you, bro.
He's
Little
so
pickle box.
like.
Look at his face, bro. He's lying to you. Come on,
This
man.
is why he won Book Look at the Year award, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
Promoter
going
of
to
the
change my opinion on these things, guys.
Who is posting Kenta graphics on my fucking timeline in 2025? Shut the fuck.
Hey,
Now, hold on.
chill.
Mendo's thing, bro. Defy forever.
Forever
But
and
it's
ever.
not even defined.
25-minute main events
Noah.
forever.
Yeah, respect
Noah.
Luke K.
Has he?
Vlog.
Fuck that.
What does he just do the Noah schedule? Is he on all the shows now?
I mean, he's on a lot of them. Yeah.
Sick, bro. We should
Yeah.
get into Noah.
No.
Should we?
No. I'm
Worth
good.
a try, innit?
Is it?
Let's look at his matches. This year.
I have a quick question though for the group. here.
What?
Who's sitting at the top of the Bootlicker of the Year award this year?
Ibu.
Yeah.
Oh,
my God.
Can
Yeah.
he
fucking loves Raw.
repeat victories though?
I don't know. That's the
might-
big part to
He
debate.
can, but it can't be twice in a row.
Yeah,
have
he
to
can,
read.
but then we put like a Raw graphic on it.
I have to read this out here, dude. So Wrestle Features
Mm-hmm.
was like, do we like the Seth Rollins Paul Heyman partnership?
He wrote a fucking dissertation.
Bro, I need to find this fucking reply. Listen to I can't even read all. Look at this shit, man. This is free Ibu
Yeah,
tweets
man.
about this.
Jesus Christ,
Fucking
Ibu.
God.
Including show mores on all three tweets.
Oh.
Including phrases such as
Did we
the
really need all
Rollins Heyman interplay isn't there yet, but the group isn't finished developing.
Damn, bro.
that? Why is it
Yeah.
watching? Really looks like an NFL team that started the season like 1 and 2.
People think he's fed bad, and he loves Monday Night Raw more than any person in the world, bro.
Yes, bro.
He loves it so much.
So it like I had my era to start this year where I was just trying to find something out there for me. It ended up being fine for a time, but I never got into it like that. It's just a different level. Like sometimes I'd send a DM and the replies I'd get from Ibu was like, "Wow, man, he loves this shit."
Good. I mean, good for him, I guess, right? But it's just a little bit scary.
We should
Yeah,
do a
it's-
grin along of the Ariel Helwani and Paul Walter Hauser interview.
That sounds deranged.
Sounds like good
So-
Discord content, to be honest.
Just a fucking fat guy with a mustache, doesn't know much about wrestling, talking about a lot of wrestling. With a guy that doesn't know anything about wrestling, but has a show where
just-
he interviews wrestlers for some reason.
They just
When's
did a
that
Graps
ever stopped any
podcast.
podcaster?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did the
Um,
Graps podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good point too. I hate to speak more about it. Those trade offers that he dropped in the Raw review were very alarming to me.
Yeah. kinda
Someone
What
sad.
were the
should have stopped
trade-offs?
him.
What's happening?
Yeah, I don't know why Joe.
The
didn't
Creeds
stop him,
for
to be honest.
Swerve. Is that what he said?
It was
I stopped him, didn't I?
you stopped it a couple times, but then he started gaslighting Chris, and I didn't think you stepped in
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he should threaten to blow his head off for that one. I ain't gonna lie.
The Braun Breaker thing was out of control, dude. I'm sorry. It's just too much. He's awesome, but Jesus wept. That was aggressive.
Ibu said he was best in the world level because they posted a video of him fucking twitching around like a fucking rodent.
Like, brother, his neck is
The
hanging on by a
offer was-
thread. What are you doing?
Oh,
The
that's
offer
what
it was the first one. That was crazy. Yeah.
What the fuck?
What a fucking
What
the
in the
first
world?
one was he said he wouldn't give Braun Breaker up, and this one I kind of get it, but like still, he said Jay White, fair, I understand, but he was going to get Jay White, the FTR, and Athena just for Braun Breaker, and he was like, I'm not even. He didn't even budge, and then MJF came up, who is a friend of the program, right? This program, that program, the other program.
That
Yeah.
was wild.
And he scoffed at MJF. How can you scoff? MJF has paid my bills for 4 years now. How dare you scoff at his name on a public record?
Yeah. He's 29 years
scumbag.
old, by the way, guys.
29 years old.
Joe, did you know? I don't know if you heard this. Kind of crazy. Like, I don't. He has a movie coming out called Happy Gilmore 2
Oh, tell me
in
about
July on Netflix.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
We're
it.
gonna go further.
He's gonna stop right there.
I thought he was gonna do the whole thing.
No, I
Right?
don't have the Wikipedia pulled up. I'm too lazy to type it in.
Yeah, we've talked about this. It was very nasty what Ibu did to Chris O'Brien on that broadcast, targeting
was.
Swerve in the trades. Did not like that at
Yeah.
all. Did not like that. Yeah, so he soft dropped that long time ago, but
What was the Takeshita one he was about to get?
I don't
Some
remember.
Ivy Nile shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Ivy
Oh my
Nile was
God.
included in this, and I was like, "Fuck, come on, man, tell him to go fuck himself for that."
he kept bringing up Ivy Nile, and eventually Chris just goes, "I've never seen her wrestle."
Yeah,
There was he brought up like multiple of the the Evolve girls. He just goes, "Who the fuck are these people?"
hey, Jackson Drake's Carolina guy, bro. He's doing his thing in there.
Yeah,
It
okay.
was so stupid. Like, Ibu goes, "Would you trade Samoa Joe for 3 first-round picks?" And Chris is like, "What does that mean in wrestling?" And he was like, "You can pick from the PC prospects and the dojos." It's
So
like,
then he
what
brought up Rev. Didn't he say like Rev Pro?
Yeah, and he goes, you get your pick of any of these college athletes who learn wrestling. Like, what does that mean?
What does that fucking mean?
Most of them aren't any good.
What kind of general manager work was going on in that damn show
Yeah,
last
Yeah,
night?
man, I'm
What the
taking this
fuck?
D2 track athlete from.
Fucking Nico Harrison ass motherfucker.
we have to do
Bad guy.
a full special. We have to. We just have to.
Yeah, it you got a lot of mileage out of it just for that one show. There's layers to it. Anyways, we have a show to do and not that long. We have the Late Night Grin number 166 Grand Slam Mexico Grin Along. You will see the 5 people you see on screen plus the Oracle of Wrestling plus a mystery guest. It
Dante
should
Turo.
be a wonderful time. It will not be Dante Turo. Marcus, do you have anything you want to promote to the people?
Oh, yesterday, the Swamp Inside Florida Athletics, my Florida Gears podcast, was back last night, and the audio version is out. So go ahead and retweet at inside_swamp, and it's already over there for you. And again, we'll be over there watching Grand Slam Mexico, tequila shots on deck, sombreros on deck, Mexican pride on display, great wrestling, the Cathedral Lucha Libre, part 2 of Arena Mexico, because Fantastica Mania on Friday is going to be a fucking ball.
Yeah, we're locked in. There's the link for Inside the Swamp is down below under Marcus's name. You can go check that out. Caden.
Yep.
Anything at all?
Yeah, the Florida Panthers are your Stanley Cup champions in the year.
Go fuck yourself. Joe Holbert. Anything you'd like to tell the people?
Just watch the Grin, and then there's loads of stuff tomorrow. But we're not really promoting that because it's supposed to be a surprise. We just keep saying it's tomorrow, which is how you do surprises. You just tell them there's going to be a surprise, but you make sure they know it's not a good or big surprise. So,
Yeah.
an average surprise tomorrow.
I
I have one more thing to say, too.
We have been, there's been something that's been laid out there, but
We've been cryptic.
very cryptic.
I'm a big
Also-
Uncle Howdy fan.
Pusha T good, by the way, y'all.
Oh,
Don't know if you know that.
dude.
Push T is
Oh
very
my
good.
god,
Clips album, let God sort him out. It's going to be amazing.
still a monster, bro.
Yeah.
Still.
I very much enjoyed Travis Scott. He don't want that fight.
What is he going to say?
He's not that kind of
It's
rapper.
lit,
Nah, he's fucked.
you bitch.
He's just not that kind of rapper. Brainbuster, is there anything you'd like to say to the people?
Rey Mysterio interview dropping on LG tomorrow. I'm joking. Pure Time Capsule LCO is happening on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Yep.
Correct.
The matches for that show will be announced soon. I got to get them from Khalid. But yeah, we'll be watching 3 matches and talking about LCO. So
Hell yeah. I'll be on that broadcast.
you will be.
That'll be on Sunday on The Grin. Folks, join us on The Grin once again. We're all over that platform. At the link I just posted in chat, we'll be live very, very shortly
It's
for
free.
Grand Slam Mexico.
It's
It'll be
free,
free.
boys.
It's our flagship tonight. So join us for the big party. And yeah, I won't be live with the show next week. I will be out of the state, but I'll be live the next week after that. So join us and have a good one. Enjoy AEW.